Hey, welcome back to Cooking Around's channel. Welcome back. And what do we have for you today? Today we have a very special treat, a pork sandwich, but not just a regular pork sandwich. It is a Portuguese Bifana. Absolutely awesome, very fast to make, and you're going to really enjoy it. So let's get going. Just look at all these goodies. Look at this pork loin here, absolutely awesome, and garlic, a little bit of hot sauce, fuse it with a little bit of butter, and guess what? I'm going to use a nice wine. Here I'm using a white wine, but you can use anything you want. And what am I going to use for bread? Crispy buns, Portuguese popsicks. Oh, let's just hurry up because I'm getting hungry with this recipe. Now here I have about a little bit over a pound of loin pork here. And one thing I want to show you here, on this type here, they left this fatty underskin. Now you can leave it on, but you know something, sometimes it does become a little bit chewy and my girlfriend doesn't like it. So put everything to the side just like that there, and now I want you to grab a very sharp knife, and please be careful. And now I'm going to proceed just to remove all those other edges out just like this. Now like I said, you don't have to do it, that depends on you. So I will be working on this, and once again I shall return. Now this is exactly what I want and I'm looking for. Okay, let's tenderize the pork. Now put 3 or 4 down, put a plastic film on just like this, and now grab your mallet, the flat side only, and I want you now to release your frustrations. Let all your frustrations come out until the pork looks exactly like this. And again, I shall be back. Well, here we go. Grab yourself your handy dandy bowl, and I want you to put all the pork pieces in just like this. Now I want you to add 2 bay leaves and 2 garlic. Also, I want you to look at the garlic. I want you to cut it a little bit on the thick side, because if it's too thin, it's going to burn. Add about 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Now let's give it a little stir so the oil can be well blended at this point. Now let's spice it up a notch. Since this is a Portuguese dish, I'm using hot sauce pidi. So now what can I tell you? Just add as much as you want. Go ahead and make your day. And to give it some color and some pizzazz, half a teaspoon of sweet red paprika. Now I want you to give this once again, a nice stir just like this. Here we go. Let me try to get this thing open. Oops, it slipped. Let me try again. And here we go. Now I'm adding here half a cup of white wine. You can add beer if you want, or any other type of wine that you want. So now we're coming to the end finally. So what I want you to do is I want you to once again stir it, because it's important that this thing gets blended well. And now it goes into the refrigerator for a minimum of 1 hour, but overnight will be better. So again, I shall be back. Now just half an hour before you go to cook the pork meat, I want you to remove them from the bowl and put it in a strainer and let everything drain before we use it. And just like this, and please save the liquid, we're going to be using that later. Grab yourself a heavy fry pan, and to keep it in the Portuguese tradition, we're going to use 1 tablespoon of pig fat. Yes, pig fat, but you can use oil if you want. Now add the pork meat just like that. Keep it on high. Keep on moving it around because we don't want it to burn. And this is basically the way it's going. Does that smell good? And now at this point, I'm going to add a little bit of salt. Not too much, just add as much as you want. And now to bring it up a notch, I'm adding a little bit of fresh ground pepper. Oh, this is really going to be good. Now it takes about 2 minutes on each side, but you know what you should do? Take a little peek like this, and you can see that takes another half a minute. Okay, this side is almost done. Let's move that out of the way. And now let me just start flipping them over just like this, and we're going to let this go for another 2 minutes until this side is done. Okay, now add the rest of the liquid from the bowl that was draining from the meat, and at this point, if you want it to be more liquid, I would add another half a cup of wine. And to get that smooth, thick taste, I want you to add 1/4 cup of unsalted butter or more if you want. That really depends on you. Now let's get that all melted, and now I want you to remove the pork slices into another bowl, and I shall be back. Now let's reduce this sauce. So keep it on high heat. I want you to keep on stirring, and I want you to keep an eye on it. And now what I want you to do is basically taste it and see, does it meet your taste standards. So I'm going to taste that, and for me, you know something, I can see it's going to require a little bit of more black pepper. Now I'm using fresh pepper, you use whatever you want. And to spice it up a little bit, guess what, I want that a little bit more peaty, but you know something, that really depends on your taste and how far you want to go. So let's move it around. So this is what we're looking for. Now return the pork slices back like that, and we're going to let this, you know, just heat up and saute for another 5 to 8 minutes. And basically this is what we want. Nice thick sauce that's going to stick to the bread and to the meat. So now let's put it all together. Okay, finally grab your buns, cut them right down the middle like that, and now I want you to grab your pork slices. See, just take a look at that. Oh, awesome. Open up the bun, get them in there just like that with that delicious sauce. Just look at that. Oh, yummy, yummy. So let me show you now how to eat this, and I shall be back. Okay, here we go. Just take a look at this Portuguese Bifana, this pork sandwich. Doesn't that look absolutely awesome? And the taste is going to be awesome. So let's try that. Oh my God, this is absolutely awesome. And now with the rest of the sauce on the side, I can use it as a dipping sauce. So here we go, just to tease you. And now all I can say is thank you very much from Tony Cooking Around. Thank you very much for allowing me to present this video to you and to yours, and I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you again on my next cooking video. Goodbye now.